Alright, so when you think of Africa, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Lions? Definitely lions. Maybe a giraffe photobombing your safari selfie. Or my cousin Ruben asking to borrow money again. It's a classic for a reason, but let me tell you, that's like saying the only thing to do in America is to visit Times Square. You're missing out on the real magic, the stuff that doesn't make it into the glossy brochures. Africa is a continent of over 50 countries, thousands of cultures, landscapes so wild they look like a movie set. It's so much more than just the big five. Seeing a lion is pretty cool. I'm talking about adventures that will recalibrate your soul. Experiences so unique your friends back home will think you're making it all up. Forget the long queues of safari vans all waiting to see the same sleepy leopard. We're going off the beaten path. The adventure isn't just what you see, but who you meet and what you learn. These are the kinds of trips where you come back with stories that don't begin with, "And then we saw another zebra." Instead, they start with, "So I was trying to bargain for a goat in a language I just learned 5 minutes ago." It's about diving headfirst into the vibrant, pulsating heart of the continent. Imagine a place that looks like another planet, but it's right here on Earth. A traveler looks out over the dramatic, otherworldly landscape of the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia. Let's start in Ethiopia. Forget everything you think you know. We're heading to a place called the Danakil Depression. Seriously, Google it. It looks like the surface of Mars decided to have a baby with a packet of Skittles. It's one of the hottest, lowest, and driest places on Earth, with bubbling sulfur springs, vast salt flats, and volcanic lakes that glow green. It's not your typical vacation spot, it's an expedition. You travel with the Afar people, who have thrived in this harsh environment for centuries, harvesting salt by hand and leading camel caravans across the desert. It's a humbling experience that makes you appreciate air conditioning on a whole new level. Next, we're hopping over to Benin, the birthplace of voodoo, or Vodun, as it's properly known. This isn't the spooky Hollywood version with dolls and pins. Vodun is a complex and profound religion, and in Benin, you can experience it respectfully. You can visit the fetish markets in Ouida, not for shock value. Let's talk about islands. Africa has some of the most spectacular, underrated islands on the planet. Move over, Maldives. Have you heard of the Quirimbas Archipelago in Mozambique? It's a chain of 32 coral islands, many of them uninhabited, stretching along the coast. This isn't about mega resorts, it's about rustic charm and untouched nature. You can sail between islands on a traditional dhow, a wooden sailing vessel that's been used here for centuries. You'll snorkel in turquoise waters teeming with marine life, camp on deserted beaches, and visit Ibo Island, where crumbling colonial-era buildings are being reclaimed by nature. Or what about São Tomé and Príncipe? These two little volcanic islands float in the Gulf of Guinea, a paradise for nature lovers. Known as the African Galapagos, they are covered in dense emerald rainforests, filled with endemic birds and plants you won't find anywhere else on Earth. The vibe here is lev, which means slowly, slowly. You can hike to hidden waterfalls, sample some of the world's best chocolate at old colonial plantations called rakas, and relax on empty black sand beaches. It's the ultimate digital detox, a place to truly disconnect and just be. Shifting gears from the coast, let's go to Ghana for a cultural deep dive. In the Ashanti region, you can visit Kumasi, the heart of the ancient Ashanti kingdom. This isn't a museum piece, it's a living, breathing culture. You can witness the incredible craftsmanship of the Kente cloth weavers, Adinkra symbol printers, and even try your hand at it. On certain festival days, you might even see a royal procession with chiefs adorned in gold and carried in palanquins. It's a vibrant, colorful, and incredibly welcoming experience. The people are famously friendly, and we can't forget Madagascar. Yes, the movie with the singing lemurs, but it's so much more. This island is like a continent in miniature, with unique ecosystems found nowhere else. Forget the famous Avenue of the Baobabs for a second and head to the Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park. It's a forest, but not of trees. It's a forest of massive, razor-sharp limestone pinnacles. You navigate it through a network of rope bridges, ladders, and cables, with lemurs leaping around you. It's a real-life Indiana Jones adventure that will test your fear of heights and reward you with views that are quite literally unbelievable. Now I know what you're thinking. For everyone else around the world, you can support him by just spreading the word.